The biggest club tournament the world has ever seen is coming. Not just another trophy, not another Super League scheme. This is real, official, global, and it starts now. For the first time, 32 of the world's best clubs will fight for a single title, the Club World Cup 2025. Champions from 6 confederations, giants from Europe, warriors from Africa, masters from South America, rising forces from Asia and North America, and the ultimate underdogs from Oceania, all in one place. It's not about who has the most money, it's about legacy, pressure, travel, culture clashes, and pride. No second legs, no safety nets, no hiding, just 32 teams, knockout drama, and history in the making. And the craziest part? It's all happening in the United States, the new capital of football's future. So who are these 32 clubs? Where do they come from? And what do they bring to the world stage? You're in the locker room. Kid up and pay attention. OFC, underdogs with nothing to lose. One team, Auckland City, New Zealand, is once again carrying the entire Oceania region on its back. With limited resources and a semi-professional squad, they've still dominated the OFC Champions League for years. Their inclusion might raise eyebrows, but their consistency can't be ignored. They won't arrive with stars. They'll arrive with discipline, structure, and heart. Auckland City is used to being underestimated. That's exactly why they're dangerous. In a tournament filled with billion-dollar squads, they're the reminder that belief and unity still matter. One team, one chance, and they'll fight like they belong. AFC, Asia's ambitious quartet, 4 teams. Asian football is rising, fast. Investment, infrastructure, and international exposure have transformed AFC's top clubs into serious contenders. The Club World Cup gives them the global spotlight they've been waiting for. Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia, the pride of Saudi Arabia and one of Asia's biggest clubs. Backed by massive investment and world-class signings, Al Hilal plays with confidence, physicality, and flair. They've already taken on European giants in friendlies. Now they get to do it for real. Urawa Red Diamonds, Japan, tactical, organized, and relentless. Urawa represents Japanese football's discipline and precision. They may not have the flashiest squad, but they are incredibly difficult to break down and deadly on the counter. Ulsan Hyundai, South Korea, Korea's powerhouse. Ulsan mixes aggressive pressing with technical transitions. Their style is high energy, and their players are disciplined, focused, and built for tournament success. They've made their name in Asia. Now they're aiming higher. Al Ain, United Arab Emirates, a surprise for some, but a respected force in the AFC. Known for intelligent build-up and strong fan support, Al Ain plays modern football with a clear identity. They've won big regional matches and know how to handle pressure. These 4 clubs don't just represent nations, they represent a region that's done being overlooked. Asia is tired of being a footnote. Now it wants to write a headline, and this tournament might be their breakout moment. CAF, Africa's unshakable belief, 4 teams. Africa's clubs don't have the highest budgets. They don't always play on perfect pitches. But what they bring to the Club World Cup is unmatched. Spirit, resilience, and fearless football. Al Ahly, Egypt, the most decorated club in Africa. With over 40 continental and domestic titles, Al Ahly is built to win. Their tactical discipline, relentless pressing, and fanatical support make them a true giant. Wherever they play, they act like the favorites, and often are. Wydad Casablanca, Morocco, one of the continent's smartest teams. Wydad brings balance, solid defending, tactical awareness, and deadly efficiency on the break. Their KF Champions League pedigree speaks for itself, and they've proven they can compete with anyone. Mamelodi Sundowns, South Africa, a new generation of African football. Fast, fluid, and modern in every sense. With an emphasis on youth development and strategic investment, Sundowns are one of the most exciting clubs to watch. They're not here to defend, they're here to play. Espérance de Tunis, Tunisia, a CAF powerhouse. Structured and physical, Espérance is known for its compact shape and mental toughness. They've seen every scenario in African football and always find a way to stay competitive. These four clubs bring more than tactics. They bring survival instincts, pride, and a hunger to shock the world. In the Club World Cup, you don't need to be the richest. You need to be the hungriest, and no one's hungrier than Africa. From CONCACAF, 4 teams are heading to the FIFA Club World Cup, and the journey here has been anything but smooth. First up is Monterrey, the 2021 CONCACAF Champions League winner. A Mexican powerhouse with plenty of international experience, they're no strangers to the big stage. In 2022, history was made when Seattle Sounders lifted the trophy, becoming the first ever MLS team to win the competition. Their run was emotional, explosive, and a turning point for American soccer. The 2023 edition saw Club Leon take the title, but they won't be going to the World Cup. On March 21st, 2025, FIFA's appeal committee ruled that Lyon would be removed from the tournament due to a breach of ownership rules. Both Lyon and 2024 winner Pachuca are owned by the same group. FIFA regulations don't allow 2 clubs under the same ownership to compete. After appeals from Lyon, Pachuca, and even Alajuelense were rejected by the Court of Arbitration for Sport, on May 6th, Pachuca officially took the 3rd spot. The 4th and final place? Still undecided. FIFA set up a playoff between LAFC and Club America, the 2 top-ranked teams across the 2021 to 2024 cycle. The winner will take the last CONCACAF ticket to the tournament. Meanwhile, Inter Miami qualifies as host representative. Not part of the CONCACAF quota, but definitely one to watch. Mexico and the USA, MLS and Liga MX. The rivalry continues, this time on the world stage. CONMEBOL, where fire meets legacy, 6 teams. South America isn't just a football region, it's a heartbeat, a religion. And in the Club World Cup, CONMEBOL brings 6 clubs shaped by legacy, passion, and chaos. Palmeiras, Brazil, dominant in recent years, tactical, controlled, and highly consistent. Palmeiras mixes Brazilian flair with European structure. They're not here to entertain, they're here to win. Flamengo, Brazil, pure fire. Flamengo combines stars, swagger, and one of the world's most passionate fan bases. Their attack is relentless, their confidence unshakable. Expect drama, goals, and bold football. Fluminense, Brazil, perhaps the most elegant team in Brazil. They play smart, technical football with patience and precision. Their recent Libertadores title shows they're more than style, they have substance. Botafogo, Brazil, a reborn giant. Botafogo has risen fast, blending experience and young talent. Their attacking spirit and emotional edge make them unpredictable, in the best way. River Plate, Argentina, the Argentine Colossus. River plays aggressive, high-intensity football with strong tactical discipline. They've done it all in South America. Now they want the world stage. Boca Juniors, Argentina, River's eternal rival. Boca brings grit, pressure, and an unmatched fighting spirit. Their defensive structure and counterattacks are built for knockout football. These 6 clubs are more than representatives. They are icons. Every match will feel like a final. Every challenge personal. South America doesn't just want to compete, it wants to conquer. And if CONMEBOL's teams get hot at the right time, Europe might be in serious trouble. UEFA, 12 teams. The Giants are coming. Europe dominates the lineup for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup with a record 12 teams. These clubs weren't just selected because of prestige. They fought through brutal Champions League campaigns and rose to the top across 4 seasons, 2021 to 2024. Some qualified by lifting the trophy, others by consistency in Europe's most unforgiving arenas. Let's meet them one by one. Chelsea, England, the champions of Europe in 2021. Midway through the season, Thomas Tuchel took over a struggling squad and transformed them into a defensive machine. Chelsea beat Atletico, Real Madrid, and Manchester City on their way to the trophy, with Kai Havertz scoring the winning goal in the final. Since then, they've been inconsistent domestically, but their place in history is secure. Real Madrid, Spain. Real Madrid didn't just qualify once. They won the Champions League twice during the cycle, 2022 and 2024. Their 2022 run is already a modern legend. Insane comebacks against PSG, Chelsea, and City, and a final win over Liverpool. In 2024, they did it again. Calmly, ruthlessly, the kings of Europe are bringing their crown to the Club World Cup. You know what that means: experience, mentality, and a squad built for glory. Manchester City, England. In 2023, Pep Guardiola finally completed his mission, winning the Champions League with City. Their journey was less chaotic than Madrid's. It was domination from they're here to win. Bayern Munich, Germany. They didn't win the UCL during the cycle, but Bayern's consistency earned them a top spot through UEFA's coefficient rankings. A club that lives in the late stages of the Champions League, with world-class players and a relentless mentality. They've rebuilt, evolved, and they're coming to the World Cup with one goal: restore German dominance on the global stage. Paris Saint-Germain, France. Always glamorous, always under pressure. PSG qualified thanks to strong European performances, even without the ultimate prize. The Mbappe era has been filled with expectations, heartbreak, and moments of magic. Whether he stays or goes, PSG arrive in 2025 with star power, ambition, and something to prove. The world is watching. Inter Milan, Italy. In 2023, Inter shocked everyone by reaching the Champions League final, narrowly losing to City. That performance, combined with other strong showings, pushed them up UEFA's rankings. Their mix of experience and Italian steel makes them a dangerous opponent. Not the flashiest squad, but one of the most disciplined. Atletico Madrid, Spain. Simeone's team never goes quietly. While they haven't won the Champions League, Atletico have remained a European threat, season after season. Defense, grit, and chaos. That's the recipe. In a tournament like this, no one wants to face a team that thrives on suffering. Benfica, Portugal. Quietly brilliant. Benfica have built a modern identity on youth, sharp tactics, and brave football. They've consistently made it out of tough Champions League groups and battled with Europe's best. They may not have the budget of PSG or Bayern, but underestimate them at your peril. Borussia Dortmund, Germany. Black and yellow energy. Dortmund's European runs, passionate fans, and attacking style keep them relevant. They reached the final of the 2023-24 Champions League, proving they're not just a stepping stone for young talent, they're a contender. Their fearless football could surprise many on the world stage. Juventus. Their past pedigree and stable performances in the group stage earned them a spot. With renewed structure and hunger, RB Leipzig, Germany, the new blood of German football. Leipzig have built their success through aggressive pressing, youth development, and bold tactics. They may not have a deep trophy cabinet yet, but the European consistency was enough to punch a ticket. They're fast, fearless, and unpredictable. Salzburg, Austria, the wild card. With the 2 club per country limit, Salzburg, as Austria's best performer in Europe, slid into the 12th spot. Like their German cousin Leipzig, they thrive on high energy, youth, and raw talent. They may not be favorites, but they'll be fun and dangerous. The stage has set 12 clubs, dozens of stars, thousands of stories. From London to Madrid, from Munich to Miami, these teams carried the pride of Europe into a global showdown. But history, money, and reputation won't win this tournament. You have to fight for it. On the pitch, under pressure, with the world watching. Only one European giant can lift the trophy. This is our story. Hope you learned something new. Now get some rest. I'll be waiting for you in the locker room next week. Don't forget your boots.